Ruben, I don't like your name
Why?
because it's not two capital B's. It looks silly.
That is
your
what it
problem,
was.
is it? Prices aren't the only things getting slashed.
Oh, I should
God.
Fucking disconnected. No.
Yes.
No.
Have we downloaded any funny mods, Alex?
No, it was f***ing it up.
Are you guys seriously that fucking stupid?
Why would you ruin this
Yes.
game with mods anyway?
Over there.
Shut up.
No, you're Nick. Who's Nick then?
My boy.
We can't have. Should we just turn Jar into a Let's Play channel?
Yeah.
I saw a funny tweet from Egoraptor from like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's just said, if I ever make a Let's Play, kill me.
But if I open the doors and all the baggies.
Turn my stinker, my become people.
My stinker, my become people.
Are we ready to fight to the horde?
No.
So this is the one we do,
Yep, come on.
do the thing in because it says gamers for Croydon there, and that's epic.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Catheter Cast. What episode is this? 4? 5?
773. They said
We
already.
are-
7?
Welcome to this
What?
episode of
No, I don't think it's 7.
Corncast. This is episode 8. This is the
Wait.
8th episode
No.
of
What?
the
No, it
Corncast.
isn't. It's like 5. 4? 6.
No, the last episode was 7, you fucking idiot.
Was it?
Yes, we've been here 8 weeks. And I'm
No
sorry.
way.
Nah.
I'm sorry about the place we're at today. We're renovating the jar room, so you've come down to just the basement to pick up supplies. And it's, don't ignore all the writing. Jim sometimes gets bored and just fucking...
Graffitis and stuff.
I dipped my dick
Yeah.
in paint and just
It's kind of like Jackson Pollock in a way.
swing it around, see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Just like Jackson Pollock. That's great. Yours,
I
is,
don't
if
know.
anything, is more expressive because you use your dick to do it.
So, how are we doing this evening, ladies? How are we doing?
That's how we're doing.
That doesn't mean anything to me. Do you want to repeat that, please?
This week has been a tough one in terms of sanity during.
Before Ruben
This time.
talks about how shitty everything is, I just
No,
want to thank
that was all I
the-
was gonna
the
say.
patrons and all those folks for supporting us and giving us the funds to renovate the jar room. I mean, I know it looks like not too much right now, but when it's done,
It will be gorgeous,
it will be gorgeous.
and that's important. Jar is a work in progress, and we're currently working.
We're a loading bar.
Yeah, we're
What
we're
percentage
almost
of
there.
the
Isn't that the
loading
name
bar?
of a different podcast?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I don't know
James.
whose.
Happens
loading
to
bar.
look like enough XP.
And before we get into anything else, there's Ruben.
Oh yeah.
There's James, and I'm in the middle. A fitty bitty with itty bitty titties. And behind the camera we've got Alex himself.
That's
The
me.
worst.
What?
Just
You
keeping on your
heard.
toes.
So how have we been dealing with
Yeah,
recent-
I'll let Ruben continue.
Oh
about
right.
How just terrible.
Oh yeah.
everything is.
This week has been the shittest one so far. I'm reaching my breaking point.
why?
Not that it would make a difference, if I did, because if the law said one thing, I'd still have to do it. I'd just be unhappier about it.
So no, explain why. What's happening for you to be this week to be the worst yet?
Well, you see, I've not been able to socialize properly in 6 weeks.
It's a long time.
So it's
Well, I
8
mean,
weeks.
nobody's been able
It's
to
been 8 weeks.
socialize.
No, I know, but it's just for me. I'm just getting, you know.
Well,
Look, this is what I'm like right now. That up
Well,
there.
besides Ruben's trivial issues, I'll actually, speak from my heart and say no, this is fine.
My
fine.
trivial issues. You know what? I'm gonna fucking.
No, on a very serious note, it is generally like the bad thing
Yeah,
for me.
backpedal. Yeah, go on, backpedal. Do it. Do it.
The bad thing for me is that when a business is slightly operating, for some reason, certain teams are like the most productive they'll ever be. So at the moment, with my work, I rely on other teams. Those teams are on like 200% efficiency, and I'm fucking stuck here at home, dealing with £1 million plus orders on the one day of the fucking deadline. I'm fucking stressed as fuck, and I hate it. This is shit. I am not happy at the moment. But you know what? There's one thing that you can fix all of your issues, and that is risky. So what you should do is you should go down to your local Sainsbury's, buy a bottle, and just drink half of it in a single night. Because what's
Yeah.
the point?
Yeah, no, that's.
It's a nihilistic time.
I don't want to encourage it, but at the same time,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cringy to be nihilistic. We've all seen Rick and Morty, motherfucker. Listen, this
They
past week
invented
has been the
nihilism,
best
so-
fucking week of my life.
oh yeah, go on. Why?
Masturbation time off the charts.
No,
Yeah, what else?
that's a problem. That's a problem. No, that's a problem. Do you know why it's a
What do
problem?
you? Shut the fuck up! It's great.
No, because porn addiction. You just
Porn
don't-
addiction. James, if I was a porn addict, why would I have a free account on Pornhub?
True.
Just for the research purposes, I suppose.
Just don't. I'm going on a no touch period.
Okay.
I've got to somehow maintain myself. My brain is becoming mush. In more ways
Yeah,
than
my
one.
dick's becoming mush.
It's not. That's shit. And you know.
But you know, doing
Shit.
okay. Just playing video games. I'm nearly
Yeah, that's what I
completed my list
mean,
of video
like-
games. So
No, I'm gonna call this out. I'm
excuse
gonna
me.
call out all the little bitches, including some of us here. Actually, working from home during this is worse than just being at home, being able to do what you want. Like without a doubt. Because having to sit
I
at
mean-
your desk 8 hours a day, then sit at the same desk till fucking 10 o'clock playing video games, fucking terrible. It's miserable. It's a bad time. I'd rather just get
I
up
mean-
at 12 o'clock.
being a university student whose university is closed and they barely had access to any lectures in the previous term that was actually on anyway because of strikes, I've had nothing happening in my life since like February. Anyway,
This is why you become an artist. Like Jamie.
why would I do that?
You become
Like
an
Jamie's
artist.
explained, if you use your time to make art with your dick, you can
Yeah.
become a master and you can sell those pieces for thousands. Because there'll always be some like supreme art retard who's willing to spend £2,000 on a painting that's painted with a dick. This
It's
you're
Raw.
not- yeah. 'Cause
Speaking
what-
of Raw is a movie. Speaking of Raw being a movie, it's kind of scary from what I understand. And I watched Midsummer.
hmm
Yeah, dude. What do you think?
It's a good movie.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it's good.
I was hoping for it to rattle my bones as much as Hereditary did.
Hmm.
And to be totally frank, I don't think Midsummer ain't got shit on Hereditary.
In terms of scare, I'd agree. It's still like a cool cult.
No,
movie, though.
Midsummer is an incredible movie. It's really good, but I just don't think like any of the characters got to have moments as like powerful as Hereditary.
Yeah. There is an extended version, but I don't know how to watch it here in the UK. I'd really like to, but
Surely it's online.
yeah, but if I can support it properly, I do like to do that.
Which do you prefer, Alex?
I've always preferred Hereditary.
Okay.
Um,
Why is that,
But-
do you think?
I just find it more scary. I don't know why. You would have
Sorry.
thought the more realistic version would be the more scary one.
Yeah,
opposed to the
I
more,
was
like,
expecting that
ghosty,
as well.
ghouly one, but there's something about it in the music and everything that really freaks
Yeah.
me out.
Also, I kind of think the characters in Hereditary are just inherently more relatable.
Yeah, it's a good contrast actually.
Yeah.
On the subject of that, I'm never going to watch it. I'm never going to watch any of his movies. Ever.
Why?
Aren't you scared?
Yes. Jamie's story about a ghost in the pub scared the fuck out of me and I couldn't sleep at night. I'm never watching Hereditary because I would commit suicide.
It would
Like,
freak you
there's
out.
no way. My mind is not capable of that. I would just kill myself. I'm sitting laying in bed at 2 a.m. trying to sleep, thinking of that movie. Now I'm going into my sink and I'm drowning myself.
Jesus.
So, of all the ways to kill yourself, you'd use the bathroom sink.
Yeah, that
Just
doesn't sound very good.
hold your face in it.
Okay, no. Tell me why now. How would I kill myself in my room at 2 a.m. with my parents at the door? I ain't got no rope. I ain't got no knives.
You just
Jump
go
out the window?
downstairs.
No, because that's difficult. Because no. Here's the thing with it. If I had to go down, if I had to go downstairs, if I had to go downstairs, and I was scared of the hereditary ghost, I wouldn't make it. That's the point. If I'm in my room, I can escape it quickly, and that's the sink. Or by just ingesting all of the shower gel and like bleach in
Shower-
my room.
Okay. Why do you have bleach and shower gel in your room?
In my ensuite, okay? 'cause
Oh,
I've got
okay.
poison.
Oh, you got an ensuite, do you? Man, you
Yes.
really do have it tough, huh?
How else am I gonna drown myself in a sink if I don't have an ensuite?
I got a sink in my fucking bedroom.
What, you mean Alex's candy drawer that got all sticky?
No, that's long gone.
Oh, fuck.
Unfortunately, I could suck the sweet maple from the corners of the drawer if it was still here, but unfortunately, I have to suffer through no sweet nectar.
No, but to finish this off, is being scared of horror movies a bad thing?
Well,
No.
no, it's the
No.
point of them.
Yeah, it gives them power. Yeah.
That's the point. So I can't watch them. So therefore, I live. A
No,
better
you just
quality
need
life.
You can
to
watch them.
um.
No,
You're scared of
No,
them.
no, this isn't like drinking alcohol. It's not building a tolerance. Just no, that doesn't work. for
Yeah, it
me.
is.
No,
It is. No, it genuinely is.
no, that's bullshit.
No.
Because because I'd kill myself like halfway into that before I even get to Hereditary.
Why
Like,
would you? Why would you see something scary and then just instantly?
Yeah, just kill yourself.
I can't.
It's a bit of a
My
leap.
mind
Yeah.
can't do it.
Ruben, what's your opinion on horror movies?
The Vavitch is the definitive horror movie,
No,
I-
it's not.
and
I agree with
Uh,
James, but
no, I don't think it's the definitive horror movie.
just because
I
it's
like
not
them.
that, I don't think it's very scary at all.
You don't think the Vavitch is scary?
No, because I'm not a tiny little baby pussy.
I thought it was extremely tense. Actually, yeah, it's more tense than it is scary.
Yeah, it's not
But
like
very uncomfortable. Yeah, I
There
remember feeling
aren't like
uncomfortable watching it.
scares, but the atmosphere is.
Yeah,
freaky.
it's very. Well, that's what it. Fucking good film, and all those. There are lots
Yeah.
of people that don't like it or think it's not good because it's not like jump scary. But fuck them. I think it's way more interesting with the
No,
fear it creates.
it's more scary than that average like horror film than like the
Mhm.
fucking Babadook.
Alex's personal favourite.
What the fuck? Why are you throwing me under the bus?
But yeah, I've not watched enough horror films.
You've seen Alien?
I suppose I've seen
Uh,
You've
Alien,
seen-
Covenant.
Alien vs
Um,
Predator.
seen Alien's Predator.
You've
Um,
seen Revenge of the Sith?
I suppose there is something fun. There is something fun about the jump scare films, jump scare horror. There is something kind of fun about some of them. If the idea is fun
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, I agree.
Like, but you know what actually has always immensely disappointed me is As Above, So Below. That film could have been really scary, and then they just shit the bed and made a shit film.
I personally think here you're forgetting the scariest horror movie. One that I'm surprised none of you
What?
even mentioned.
Are you gonna say like the original Grudge or something? I don't.
No. Society.
Right. Kill him.
So I'm going to do that tonight in my sink.
Don't open the door. Don't. I thought you were gonna try and open the door.
Yeah, do not open that door.
Shit. Why? Is the sink in there?
Because it triggers like a tank being able. Is that what happened? I can't remember whether
We're in
zombies can
lockdown.
come to the door.
We're in lockdown.
yeah,
If you
okay.
fucking leave, the goddamn military is gonna roll in and.
Shit. I forgot we're gamers. We're supposed to stay inside.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, Alex?
Well, I have 2 topics.
You have 3 topics.
2.
You have 5 topics.
Jesus Christ.
5 toppings on pizza. Yeah.
Mm.
No.
Oh, fuck you.
No, think about it. You could have 4 cheeses and then just like olives or something.
No, that's shit.
That's not shit. It's a great pizza.
4 cheese
It's
pizza.
the 99 cheese pizza.
So what? Shall I go into one of my topics then?
Yeah,
Yes,
I guess
please
so.
do. Otherwise, I'm gonna talk about 99 cheese pizzas.
You guys familiar with the Spinosaurus?
No.
Mhm.
Well, should I just have said yes? Would that have made this easier for everyone?
Well, it's the bird, right?
The bird? The dinosaur?
Yeah, they're
Is it the-
birds.
Is the
Come on, Alex.
Spinosaurus
I thought you knew about
the
dinosaurs.
one that's way more lethal than everyone's like, oh, the T-Rex, but the Spinosaurus is actually way
Yeah, the
fucking
Spinosaurus
sticky
was like
or some shit.
covered in 99 cheeses.
No, the Spinosaurus is like the villain in Jurassic Park 3.
I was gonna say, is it that one? But then I was like, nah, that's not even a real dinosaur in that movie because I
Yeah.
thought that movie was that stupid. Is it real or not?
It's a real dinosaur, but recently it has been discovered that its form is totally different because more
Oh.
bones were found. So it actually looks more kind of like a tadpole with like
What?
weird flippers. It's fucking freaky. And this creepy spine. It looks like something out of The Witcher or something. It's
Oh,
horrifying.
damn.
It's actually pretty cool. It makes it way more interesting.
Let's
How
take a look.
many dinosaurs do you think are just wrong?
More than 4.
Loads.
More than
and
4?
there are loads that haven't even been found yet, I'm sure. So
I'm just looking at it.
What came before the dinosaurs?
Oh, that is actually horrifying, isn't it?
yeah. It's like huge and it ate like massive fish. Like that were as big as
That's
people.
crazy. Damn, they're gonna have to update everything in Animal Crossing now. They fucked it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah, they're gonna have to update Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah.
Alan. You guys remember the Alan dinosaur?
Yes.
Alan!
No, you're thinking of Sarah from Jurassic Park 2.
There's
Sarah!
quite a few Alan screams in 3. Trust me.
Oh, right, okay. Do you remember the Sarah? What's his name? The funny guy from Jurassic Park 2 and 1.
Vince Vaughn.
No, the funny one. He's the main character in
Jeff
Jurassic Park
Goldblum.
2. Jeff Goldblum, yeah. He talks weird. Yeah. And when he shouts Sarah, he's like, Sarah!
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Hey,
funny.
Jeff Goldblum.
What? He's a funny guy.
So what about this whole dinosaur thing?
Yeah, what was the point of it?
Oh,
You
was
just
that
wanted
not-
to say it because it's a dinosaur.
Was that not enough of an interesting story or factoid to bring up?
Well, it's an
did
interesting
take us-
factoid, but I don't know if I'd call it like a topic of discussion.
It
It's
took
like,
us on a bit of a tangent, at least.
yeah, we talked about Jurassic Park 2, I guess, which is always good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but my other topic was about these Last of Us Part 2 leaks.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Which I have read as well. No.
What do you guys know about this and have we interacted with it? Because I saw it and I did read and see a fair amount of it.
Oh, I
was
read a
just so
full.
Curious.
Yeah, I read a full thing. A full
Yeah.
alleged thing. You know, I.
Ruben read a thing, and then basically I asked him to tell me all of it. So
And what should we say? Well, to not
What
spoil
we said-
it or give it?
Yeah, we're not gonna.
Yeah,
we're not
yeah,
gonna spoil
yeah.
it. I don't want to spoil it because I don't want to make it any worse. I don't want to add to that
heard-
spreading of it.
I
Even
heard
yeah.
that the leak was that it's actually shit.
yeah, it doesn't sound very good based on what I've read.
Wow, a game made by the people who made Uncharted to be shit.
Well, they
Oh,
made they're the
wow.
people that made The Last of Us as well, which was good.
16. Overrated.
Oh, you right? Pack it in.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
it is,
On the
it
subject
is
of-
interesting. Like, I read the story overview, and I don't know how to feel about it, because there are definitely things about it that sound like that could be really unsatisfying.
Yeah,
But
it did, from
depends
like
how
Yeah,
they
that's the vibe I
implement it.
got.
exactly. I was thinking that they like really think about how the player feels. You know, players become attached to things. You can't just things away in quite
Yeah.
that way.
There is an unfortunate way for the story to be judged, though. Obviously,
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
Much
I was
better if the
thinking
game just
maybe.
came out.
Yeah, maybe it would be amazing playing. You'd be like, oh my god, what an incredible thing they've just done there. You might have thought that. But
Mhm.
now, reading it in a few bullet points, my gut reaction is, nah, that's not going to float
So
very
now
well,
the
is it?
lens has changed. So now they've got to like earn, they got to earn their story now, I guess, in a weird way. It's really fucked up.
Well, I mean, the game is complete though. Like, it's not like the final product is how it is.
Yeah, there's nothing that can be done about it. But
Yeah.
it's just a shame that like the game
But
probably would have got out if COVID didn't happen. Like, it
Yeah.
probably could have got out with any of this happening.
Oh well.
Yeah.
The important thing is, at least God of War is okay still, as far as we know. So that's good.
What's really interesting to me though is that Sony released a statement recently saying that the people that leaked it weren't actually ex Naughty Dog,
Really, I thought
How
did
there
it
was
get out?
some strangeness about this
because that was just the rumor, but somehow some people got a hold of some like beta footage and just released it all.
and they had no link to Naughty Dog at all.
Well, I mean, whether they were like hired by someone working for Naughty Dog, fuck knows.
Right, yeah. That's crazy. There's so much political drama that goes on behind just this video game shit.
Yeah, I thought it would be it wouldn't really make sense because people immediately thought that it was because of the like work conditions at Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, if how would leaking the game they worked on
Well,
like be a
my
little
my
bit of a-
presumption was just that somebody was just pushed. Someone snapped and decided to say like they must have been pushed so far that they really thought that like self-destruction was the way to go. That's what I figured. I was like, I guess it could.
But
happen.
that's also completely fucking over the same people that worked with you under the
They-
same conditions. Like,
They'd
it
have to be.
doesn't
They'd have to be
really
the
make
type of.
sense.
'Cause, well, think about the type of people that go back into work and kill everyone because they got fired. They just shoot up an office because they got fired. And that's what I was like. So they didn't shoot up the office, but they did crash and burn the game. That's what I thought might be what they were doing.
Do you
But I
really
guess-
think it's going to change anything? Like the fact that it's leaked in this way? Like,
well-
because Twitter, we keep like finding out, is not as. It doesn't reflect culture
Oh god, no.
that
yeah.
accurately at all.
absolutely
So
not.
it might
No,
not
but
mean
Instagram
anything.
does.
Well, maybe in terms of sales, it will dip slightly. But I mean, the thing is, whether this like if you know spoilers to something, like I'm trying to think of an example. Fight Club, right? I had the story spoiled for me, but it's a really good movie. So when I did watch it, I was just like, that's a really good movie.
Yeah.
So if in context this stuff does manage to work, and I mean it could totally still be a really good game.
Yeah, the gameplay might be fun either way. I'm still going to play it just to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think with games like that
yeah.
now. This has happened before though. Like there's always like rumors to get out that with games, and most of the games that get fucked permanently because of it. Probably won't happen because it's Naughty Dog and they're like game critic darlings, but
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be an awkward one for any critics who are aware of it because they'll probably feel pity as well for what happened.
Yeah.
Nah, they won't.
They will.
Games journalists. Big oof.
Yeah, I mean,
But
the game was always destined to get a 9 or higher, so...
you know what game probably did get a 9 or higher? Which I've actually played now. It's shit. My point originally with Dark Souls 1, it's so old.
Here we
It's
go.
so...
This guy.
Do it.
Listen to me. The thing with Dark Souls is the people who love it so much and will defend it played from the beginning really early on at Dark Souls.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Me and Ruben both played it years after it was released and loved it.
Listen to me.
You're just not an elite gamer, and we are. Come on, elite
No,
game, let's
it's not
go.
the point.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
The actual game itself has aged so poorly. It's not that nice to play now.
Wrong.
Wrong.
No,
When
keep
you
going.
can go from games like Modern Warfare, like plays great, to that it's not.
A first-person
Oh,
shooter.
that's just not comparable, is it? What a fucking...
First-person
It's
shooter that is designed for people with ADHD.
It
Yeah.
plays like shit.
No, okay,
Weird
James.
comparison.
He crouched just as I pulled the trigger. That was impressive.
You want to know Ruben? Do you want to know something funny?
Go on then. Tell me, what's funny?
So James started the game.
Yeah.
Was going through it.
You went to
Right.
Deep Root Basin, like,
He went
firstly,
to-
didn't he?
He went
Dark
to
Root.
fucking.
Is it Dark Root?
Dark Root
this is
fucking-
a genuine criticism. How the fuck can you actually know where to go? when
You're
I
not meant to. You just go there, you get annihilated, and then you go somewhere else.
Yeah,
You're meant
you
to
use
games like,
common
"Ah,
sense.
I've been
What,
killed
you
too
want the
fast."
game to just pull you along by the fucking dick and show you exactly where you're meant to go, do you?
Yeah, let's
Wow.
go. Fuck this.
Idiot alert.
You see this door that says exit? We're probably meant to go this way. I'm not going there. I'm going this way instead.
I'm going this way.
No, Alex, if you actually play it and don't listen to these two idiots, you'd probably have the same criticism. There's no fucking. How the fuck are you supposed to know where to go? When you spent an hour getting through all this fucking bullshit, you've got fucking 5,000 souls or whatever, and then you accidentally walk into an OP level, lose all your fucking shit early on. I ain't got no fucking time for that.
Well,
I
you just.
don't have any effort.
On the contrary, you do have the time for it. Early on, 5,000 souls may seem like a lot, but you easily get that back by just progressing on the intended route. And before you know it, those 5,000 souls were meaningless.
I don't have the fucking energy for that. Dark Souls 3, we'll probably play. We'll have a better time. Dark Souls 2, we'll probably have a better time.
No, you won't.
Wait
Dark Souls 2 is
till-
terrible.
Wait
Dark Souls
till
2 is
the next
absolutely terrible.
episode, right?
See, this will be the guy that thinks Dark Souls 2 is good because it does pull you by the dick and tell you where to go.
Yeah,
Because it's,
no,
but
the
it
Dark
pulls you
Souls 2
into
is actually-
shitty areas.
The fucking worst designed one for like guiding the player.
So
Actually, thinking about
Why
it,
does
that
this come
first
up
area
every
sucks,
episode?
doesn't it? That
Just
fucking
because
first
James-
forest area is shit.
I just want to reiterate here, this is all just bait to shit on Dark Souls because it annoys people.
No, you were in the group chat.
Yeah, I know. I
In our
said,
group chat, getting grumpy because you couldn't fucking play Dark Souls as well.
Because you went to
as me.
fucking Dark Route. What a fucking dick.
I
Fucking
accidentally
idiot.
went there and was just like, I've gone the wrong way. I know I've gone the wrong way. I could go back. I'm just going to play COD.
You know what a really good player does? A really good player fucking kills the what is it? The second boss. Then you go into the tower and you just gradually kill Havel. Really easy. You just walk around the circle, back some Havel, get the ring, and then you just proceed. That's what a good player does. That's what a good fucking player does. Did you even kill the gargoyles? Did you even kill the gargoyles?
At the time, I was just like,
Nah, come on. Did you kill the gargoyles?
again. No, I never fucking saw any.
Oh, for God's sake.
Did
No
you get
wonder you had a
that?
shit time. You went the wrong way.
Yeah, I did go the wrong way. And
They tell you, go ring the bell, right? Is that what they tell you? Is that a thing you
Yeah,
get told?
they say ring the bell.
No, they. I didn't. I don't remember.
Oh, for God's sake. So this is your fault. You're not paying
It's-
attention to the
I'm
game.
doing this purposely to be annoying. So you can-
Yeah, just fall back on that after you've been defeated by a couple of alpha gamers.
let's actually add alpha and gamers does not go.
I want to talk.
game.
You're the fucking #1 alpha gamer.
No, I'm not a gamer like at all. Okay, no, I've been too annoying. Goodbye. I'm not going to talk.
So I started Witcher 2 today.
Did you?
Yeah. Played
How
like
is it?
at first I was really like not into it, but then the story is very compelling almost immediately, and I was like, I guess I'm into it now. I think it's the story. which is weird because usually games don't do that. They don't give you a good story and like kind of wonky gameplay. They give you the other way around. But you know, the story of The Witcher 2 made me want to keep playing it, even though it is it feels worse than The Witcher 3 IMO, or rather, The Witcher 3 is just more familiar to me, and going back, it's strange.
Witcher 2 looks weirdly good though, graphically.
It does look weirdly good. They did some real ahead of their time shit that just makes it actually.
Yeah, it looks like one of those
hard
fake
to run.
games where like they show some weird gameplay at like E3, and you're
Yeah, like that
"That ain't
weird
real."
Zelda E3 demo where it's just all like reflections and shit. Remember that one? They
Yeah.
did before Breath of the Wild came out ages ago now. Yeah. Oh, you're idle. You're both idle, actually. Oh no, you're not. Just him.
Did you say both your topics? Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Should we talk about Halo?
No, we've gone now
Um,
long enough for us to transition into part 2.
Okay. I'm gonna kill James.
We're only answering Halo questions, by the way.
Oh, I heard some leaks about The Elder Scrolls 6. I'm not sure how credible they are because you know what it's like when gamer leaks come out. But one of the rumored things is that it's set 5 years after Skyrim, so that it's not a whole age. It's just so that I guess they can just put dragons in it, as Jim pointed out when I said about it yesterday. I think they can just put dragons in it again.
Do you think the Skyrim map will be in it?
Don't know. They're set in.
No, they can't
I
put
don't
dragons
remember.
in it.
Why?
Yeah, they
Because-
can. They can do what they want. They
The
can make up their own
the
bullshit.
timeline of Skyrim was that obviously Alduin, the whole fucking shit with Alduin or whatever. The in 5 years' time, the storyline of Skyrim's already ended where there's no dragon.
They can bring them back.
Well, it's Bethesda. They have to rely on that.
Why are
one
there
good idea
why are
they
there
have.
dragons still in Skyrim after you beat Alduin then?
Because it's fucking Bethesda and they can't make a good game to save their life.
Well, it's because the dragons are attached
Yeah,
to
and
the
that's why
dragon scrolls
fucking
to the
Doom sucks
gameplay.
so much.
I'm gonna say it
Oh,
right
you
now.
really gonna
Don't
go
really
into-
like Doom Eternal.
Really?
Yeah,
What's wrong with it?
I just didn't
It's a
really
shit
find
sequel to
myself having
Shining.
much fucking like fun while I was playing it.
Did you finish it?
Yeah, I finished it, and once you get past the everything that's ridiculously over the top and the grandiose, like just cool shit, you know, like the Doomslayer launching himself out of a cannon into the center of like Mars or whatever, or through the moon, I can't remember. That's cool and all that. But then I just didn't really find that I had much fun while killing enemies in that game. And since that's what the whole game really is trying to kill enemies in fun ways,
Mm-hmm.
I just wasn't enjoying myself. Fuck Doom Eternal though.
Yeah, shit game.
Yeah,
Way.
they fucked Mick Gordon over. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, what happened with the Doom Eternal soundtrack?
It was too good for such a bad game.
Well, Mick Gordon composed some of it, and he was like, I think.
No,
lead guy
He
for it.
composed all of it, but then
No, there's other people included in it, like who did a lot of songs, isn't it? He didn't do all of them.
well, I didn't. I thought it was just the mixing and mastering that they didn't give to him.
He was like the head of it, but they other people have done stuff. He's done a few of the songs, but the thing, yeah, they just didn't let him mix any of it.
He's mixed a handful. Yeah, he's like done 3 or 4 of them or something, and the soundtrack would probably be like 40 tracks long.
But that's the thing. The whole first game, people loved the soundtrack. That soundtrack made the game, and then they fucked the person who made it over in the sequel. They don't deserve any success. Fuck them. Bethesda.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty like let down by all of it.
Oh, interesting.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, we'll be back after these messages.
Yo, Pawaka, I see you wearing that Wowfluen. Do you not know that we've got some jar merch for sale? See the link down in the description and get yourself a bloody Bebo t-shirt.
You know what? I'm never gonna watch The Shining.
Why would you open
That's a pretty good place to start, you know.
Yeah, what do you mean?
No. Well, he fucking abused the main actress on it, like during the filming.
No, he
Yeah.
didn't.
She fucking lost her hair because of it.
Is
didn't
that
abuse-
why you don't want to watch it?
No, it's a scary movie. Can't watch
He
it.
he just kept saying to her, "Stop being a shit actress and fucking like try."
I heard that T.J. Miller called Michael
Which is
Bay
fair enough.
Hitler. Yeah. When he was
TJ
working.
Miller, more like
Yeah.
TJ Dickhead.
Well, no, I mean I'm talking about yeah.
Okay, this is the second half of the Jarcast where we answer questions from the community. We got some good ones this week. If you want to leave your own, head over to r/jarmedia subreddit, and there's a suggestion thread. Let's start with this one from CoolCat7777777777. Are there any updates on the waiter that Jim likes at the Italian restaurant mentioned in episode 166?
Yeah, we've been going to the Italian restaurant every day.
I don't
for
know
like
about this.
8 weeks.
What is
So
this? I need the
you
backstory.
do. You have the backstory. There's the cute waiter.
What? Just one of the nice dudes there? Which one? What?
Well, I'm not going to disclose too much because
know the
that's
one.
private information. Yeah, you know the one. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned him before. Like while we've been there.
Yeah, who doesn't know him?
James has a crush on him. It's like our love triangle.
No, but we haven't been to the Italian in a while, so we can't give you an update. Sorry.
I see. So this is all.
Yeah,
a
we just
fun
haven't
joke, and I
found the
was just-
time.
Yeah,
I've just been duped by it.
No, it's serious.
No.
Charlie O'Neill 06 has this to say. Hi boys, loving the Corncast so far. The other day I was walking my dog when I suddenly remembered the time when Alex actually featured on the Nostalgia Critic channel. I wanted to ask if Alex was offered to feature again in a Nostalgia Critic review of Madagascar Escape to Africa.
Wait,
Blah blah
wait.
blah.
wait. Did Alex actually do this, or is this a joke?
No, it's real.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
It's not real. I wish it
You
was
were
real.
on. No, you were. You literally were in a Nostalgia Critic video.
Yeah, I was on the Channel Awesome channel, but this
Yeah.
Madagascar thing was never a reality, unfortunately. Because then that would have been the best review on YouTube.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is the truth.
How about this one from Nat Figure, who says, "What is the superior method for cleaning up after you bust a fat load?" One of those upvoted comments.
Vacuum cleaner.
Vacuum?
Wait, what's this? Is
Yeah,
this
just vacuum it up.
hoovering up blood?
But surely your wink would go, into the.
Yeah, then you get to do the whole thing over again.
What's the question?
Superior method for cleaning up after a fat load.
Swallow it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Protein.
Zinc Drinker has this to say. Can we have another episode of Meme Chat, please?
Can't the memes?
What's
at the
meme
moment-
chat?
The memes at the moment are absolute dog shit. No.
What?
Yeah,
I can't think of any memes. Since, like, the
Okay, give me a
Corona stuff.
second. I've got a list of all the memes from the year so far. So we've got
Are you serious?
Okay, so we've got the meme of Fang's face. That's a good meme. I like that one.
No, that's a terrible one.
Fang's face.
That's not a
Fang.
meme.
Wait, that's not Fang.
Yeah, I was joking. Isn't it from
Yeah, it's not Fang.
Yeah,
Final
it's the
Fantasy
character
VII.
from Seven.
Yes, I know.
You don't know.
Anyway, that's not
the
a
meme
meme.
is the legs that K-pop stars' legs edited onto things is the current meme. Terrible, absolute terrible.
Oh,
It's
that,
very
okay.
much a Twitter meme.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a Reddit meme.
Oh, god damn it.
Then you've got yeah. I'll say it, that's the only one at the moment.
And General Grievous's arms.
No, that
Yeah.
ended. And that's only a prequel memes meme.
Yeah, generation of memes.
I got
Wee
no memes
woo.
to share, so yeah.
How about this one from Akpan? Question. Now that you're all somewhat back together, what do you guys think about the lack of knowledge we have on Halo Infinite? Do you think it'll be good or akin to the Rise of Skywalker in terms of nostalgia bait? Also subscribe to Jar Media after show. Akpan.
I got no idea what to think of it. Yeah,
I'm not gonna hype.
like
I'm
I
not-
want it to be good. Yeah, I
Yeah.
would love for it to be good. I'd love for it to be great. But
I'm not sure how to read it, because like, is it because they're scared to show anything? Is it because it's
either
not ready?
or they're really confident,
they're either really confident or really
fucking
not
terrified.
confident.
It's just
All
it
they
is
do-
weird that there's 2 trailers for it, right? Is
Two
that
trailers, and all they do is put little videos up recently anyway of them doing field recordings for the sound design of the game.
for
on the-
something that's been worked on for 5 years now?
Maybe
It
they're just
is
really confident.
weird.
They think, all these years, and it's Halo, and this really is its last chance. Now, it's make or break here. So they're just like, we may as well be as confident as we can with it, and just like wait and release the most amazing announcement that is akin to fucking, I don't know, the Halo 3 trailers that everyone went nuts for. back
Oh,
in the day.
it ain't never gonna get that big.
No, but in terms of being cool and shit, and people being like, "Oh, that was cool." It's been a while since that's been a thing that's been associated with Halo. Oh, that was cool.
James?
We've talked about my opinions on this before. Give up. Lose hope.
No, your pessimism is boring. Take it elsewhere. Take it upstairs. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Ronald McMummy has a controversial one. Thoughts on services such as OnlyFans and the people who use them?
You need to be more specific than that,
Yeah.
because otherwise I would just say, got no problem with it, man. Let them. I mean, which side? From the people who use it to make money? Fuck it. Go ahead. Drain them simps. Drain those simps.
Yeah, because another user, Yellow Tummy, asked an easier to answer question, saying, talk about OnlyFans/NSFW Patreons. What are your views on the concept? Would any of you ever subscribe to something like that, hypothetically or reality?
I would never subscribe. There we go. I'm jumping in with that. I'd never subscribe to one, but by all means, let them do whatever the fuck they
No,
want.
it's I'd never subscribe, but it's good for the porn industry because it's taken away from the big corps to actually the people
Yeah.
doing it is getting the money, which is good.
It's protecting
good.
them ultimately. It's protecting
Yeah.
people.
I didn't realize you were such a commie, James.
The porn industry is fucking vile. Like
Oh, yeah.
anything away from that is a good thing, and I think the rise of like places like ManyVids, I want clips. Those like fetish.
You want some
kind of, like,
clips?
that stuff, it just takes away from the big corp, so that there's actually like
Yeah.
a customer base for people. It's all good.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Yeah.
get those simps.
My question is, who is paying for it though? Like, is the stuff they're getting on it's that incredible to them that it's worth
I guess
the
it's
money?
it's that personal connection is really all
Yeah.
I can think to like boil it down to without getting too. I don't know. I don't want
No,
to think
it
about it
definitely
too
does
much.
seem
but-
that way because it's just like it's not like so hyper produced like most porn films, and it's a lot more kind of natural in a way.
Yeah, you
Yes.
get like one person's stuff, I guess.
But
They
yeah.
build a relationship with their audience. I guess it's like it's a personal relationship.
Yes, it's like, why do people donate on Twitch?
Yeah, you
don't
like
have
that
to.
person specifically,
Yeah.
as opposed to like just giving money to Twitch, the company. They're giving money to that person.
I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah. Makes sense.
like buying from a local business instead of like getting your pizza from a local joint instead of Domino's, even though Domino's is tasty as hell.
Keep Alec, people, OnlyFans. Who cares?
We have another controversial one from a Joseph Z. Khan, who says, "Why does James hate ultralight beams so much?"
Oh yeah. I don't.
What do you mean you don't?
I don't hate it.
Yeah, you do.
No.
You
It's
said
just
it's
like
a
I
bad
was
start to
only.
the album,
It's just
though, didn't you?
only. It's only relevant because I was working the other day. Cut on Spotify, just click Life of Pablo, and it's just like that song to start. It's just like I want the next song. I
Right.
start want instantly.
So for you, it's more about you just wanting the bombastic following track instead of the.
I like it's like when I'm working, I don't want I don't want that song.
Then listen
like
to fucking Kids See Ghosts if you want an album that opens with a banger.
And I do listen to that song.
Yes, well.
It's just it's not I'm not saying the song's bad. I've never said the song's bad.
Yeah, you did. You
Apart
said
from
it
the
4
times you have said to us that the song is bad.
That's because I'm trying to fist for a reaction because it's me. But the song's fine. It's just like if I'm at work and I need like fast paced and motivational, just like I need high energy shit like Eurobeat. That I just skip past it because it's not the right vibe for like working from home.
Okay.
That's all. Good song though.
Speedy Solar has a question for Ruben, who says, "Can Ruben talk about his experience on living in halls of residence? I'm starting uni in September and would love some insight."
Living in halls. Well, I was fortunate because I lived in the halls at Royal Holloway. Nearly all of them are of a pretty good standard. They're all pretty good because they're all on the campus, and so they're all properly maintained by the university. There's like a standard that's more attached to Royal Holloway than other places where it's just like some building they own elsewhere in a city.
Right.
So you don't really have to give as much of a fuck because it doesn't reflect on them particularly.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, understand that with everything I'm going to say about it. I also lived in the best tier there was, so I had a shower and shit. That was the main thing I wanted, was a shower that was, I only mine, because I didn't want to have to share a bathroom with other people. Frankly, I just don't like that very much, and I was able to not because of student finance and shit. So I wasn't gonna not. I think it was pretty good. Yeah, there is a bit luck of the draw in terms of who you live with.
So do you not like pooing on other people's poo?
Yeah, not really. I think that's pretty weird because they might form some sort of like beast or something that I'd have to fight, and I'm not really feeling that.
Oh, they make like a baby.
A fusion.
Yeah, exactly.
A fusion.
Yeah.
A fusion.
Yeah.
Thanks for putting that so succinctly, dear brother.
So, yeah, halls was all right. That's all I'd say about it. It's definitely pretty essential to live in halls in your first year because you need to meet people who are also new, and that's usually the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, yeah, pretty all right. I was fortunate though to have people that were okay for one of the years that I lived in halls, so they were pretty all right for the most part.
Okay.
Didn't get along with everyone though. There were a couple, but yeah.
Yeah, that's part of it. Then they
It's just
try
character
and
building.
do
There you
that.
go.
Yeah,
It's character building.
try to have clashing personalities. or
I
something.
don't actually know whether they. I don't know. Come to think, they didn't really ask us a great deal about ourselves when we were applying, so I'm not sure if they bothered at my university, but they might at yours. So probably a good thing if they do that kind of thing.
Did anyone ever eat your food?
I did have someone do that. The second year I lived in halls, I had different people. They were all second and third years, and I had some fancy olives that my mum had bought for me from Waitrose. Not especially fancy, just nicer olives, and I was looking forward to eating them. And someone had people drinking in the flat, and the olives weren't in in the fridge that we shared. There were 2 fridges, 4 people in each fridge. I didn't have my own fridge. They'd been moved into the other one and had this green chili sauce all over them, and I knew who the green chili sauce belonged to, so I knew it must have been her or her friends. And
Did you hurt
them
her?
about it? I confronted them about it, and they told me to think before I say, because their English wasn't very good, which is fine. Their English can be bad. It's fine. But
what did they
yeah.
mean?
Just to think before I speak, think before I accuse somebody, and without having the evidence. And I was like, well, it's fairly fucking obvious. Your chili sauce, my olives in your fridge.
Yeah, your
You
fucking
had them.
chili sauce and my goddamn olives,
Yeah,
bitch. I hope
my
you said
fucking
that.
Yeah. Then I blew up the building with some C4.
So she didn't take responsibility.
No, but she never touched my stuff again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever push someone
I
down
think
the
calling
stairs?
them a cunt. I think calling them indirectly a cunt by saying, "All right, come on, need to be a cunt, is there? Whoever's eating my olives." It just said that was my opening barrage. So, just got no time for it because they were other second and third years. So I figured, these people know the drill. They've done this before. Fuck's sake.
See, this is why if you live with me, that happens all the time.
Right, come here.
Yeah, get him.
We have a pretty sad question from Zilla Hero. It's the most
Sad
downvoted.
question.
Yeah, the most downvoted question in the whole the whole thread that I just spotted there, saying, "Why is life so hard?" Question mark. Why? That was it.
I don't know.
Because we live in a society.
Yeah.
Do you want an honest answer?
Just answer however you interpret the question, honestly.
You see, boy, life is like a fly. You sort of go up and down sometimes.
I watched the Lady Gaga episode of The Simpsons.
Is it awesome?
That feels like something that would make life pretty fucking hard. So.
It was it raised my spirits, that's for sure. Yeah, it's really bad.
All we hear is...
Is there another question that isn't really downvoted because it's an impossible question?
That's a good question, though. Let's go more in depth.
Well, there's someone who asked for something along similar lines, but in a more answerable way. That being average cinema goer, who says, "How do you lads get motivated in a time like this?"
I don't know.
How do you? Just don't.
I don't have a
it?
great deal to do at the moment, so it's like yeah, I don't know. I do a bit of exercise because I know I'll feel like shit if I don't. That's the motivation, to avoid feeling like shit. I am avoiding unpleasure, not pleasure.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ways to get motivated. Well, settle down and we're in for a TED talk right here. But music is so important for just motivation.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is, skip Ultralight Beam and get to the next song, and that's motivation.
Okay.
No. Honestly, music is important. Being active, food, and you just got to think of that end goal. Think of that.
Breathing, drinking water, going to the toilet when you need it.
Surviving.
That's
No.
my answer.
No, listen to me. I'm being serious here. Think of end goal. Think about what you want. Think about that end goal and push yourself.
What if you don't want anything?
Well, just think about tomorrow.
What if what you want is something you can never have?
Well, that's my life, and I'm still moving on. So
One of those nice upbeat episodes.
I'd say just wallow in self-pity and stay in bed until about 2-3 p.m. every day.
Is that what you do?
Is that, you sound like, you know
Huh?
what? It's fine. Eyes front and center, everybody. Don't look.
No, the actual important thing here is smoke weed.
If you got access,
Yeah, just
you
do
know.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus
Like, you got to find your own unique way of dealing with things.
No, you need to find your what do they call it? Your vice.
The
Yeah.
center.
and then just
Man.
abuse it.
Yeah, just fucking destroy it.
And then you move to the next one when that one doesn't work anymore.
The nihilist cast.
No, this is positivity, Alex.
Spookington Z says this. What's their hair situation in Jar at the moment?
Long.
Long. Oh boy. No, my facial hair, that is on point. I found the perfect mix. It's that's on point all the time now.
So you haven't taken
Hair
the
on my
trimmer to
forehead.
your scalp.
On your forehead.
That's
Forehead.
how
You
long
got
it
hair
is.
growing across your forehead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like growing out the front.
Yeah.
Is that how? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I
Like a
mean, take a
beard,
look.
but
Take a
on
look
the
for
front of
yourself
your
on my new locks. I got my threads, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the hair's going to be a bad situation because none of us can have a haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's long. But get a haircut. Eventually.
I mean, no, Jamie can go his hair.
Oh.
No, you can't.
What, you think I'm some sort of fucking magician?
You've just been keeping it hidden in a fucking hat this whole time. You lost it. Oh, it's in this magic hat. I'll just pull my hair out of it.
I'll just fucking stick James's eyes on my fucking ballsack, you know?
I don't know how long I'm going to be able to last with this. No haircut thing.
It's touching my ears all the time.
Just get some
pissing me off
scissors out,
all
you
the time.
fucking
Yeah, idiot.
cowards. All three of you, just fucking get the knife.
No, look. If this
Get
week...
the knife and slice.
Oh, shit.
We've explained this. Doing it in the sink is easier.
Oh, shit. I keep pulling my fucking headphones out. Right, there we go. Oh, what the fuck? There we go.
I'd also like to mention for this moment,
Mm-hmm.
mate.
Mate.
This has taught me that you just don't need hair. Pointless.
What are you
Hair
talking
is a
about?
social construct.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? You absolute
What are you talking
retard.
about?
You insane fucking...
So yeah,
Yeah.
question answered.
Just gonna keep on growing my hair, I guess, for a little while longer.
Yeah.
Not shaving my head. It'll look way worse than just having, long hair.
Okay, let's do this one from C. Nathaniel. Or is it Sean Athan? 021, who says, so my neighbour's children's favourite hobbies are screaming like demon children and ruining my day. Every minute is plagued by the sounds of them screaming while on a trampoline pretending to be cats. They do not know what sounds cats make. Going into the garden is treacherous as you could lose hearing. Well, my question is, would I be justified if I was to throw these children in a stew and serve them to their parents?
This sounds like a question that's going to be posted to Am I the Arsehole?
Yeah.
Yes, you're the arsehole in this situation.
Well, obviously,
Yeah.
they don't want to literally murder them. What about like a
Well-
stern talking to?
No, they're kids. Let them do what they want.
Well, no, I mean, I wouldn't want kids screeching and hollering all the time. Especially when everyone's trapped indoors. Like, we get it, it's tough, but, everyone else is having a bad time too. So maybe, like,
Yeah.
just, moderate that screaming to, like, maybe an hour of it a day. You little cunts.
Yeah, everyone
That's-
has their
yeah.
breaking point. So you wouldn't do
I don't
anything,
have
James,
that
you just let them.
really that often. I guess he's got no response to it.
Jim?
No, just leave them.
I'd say,
Kill 'em.
just let them go free. Just release them into the wild.
Into
as,
the woods.
Yeah, as people should be.
If they survive, they get to become Spartans for King Leonidas.
No,
Yeah,
they,
for King Lautrec.
no, they can just be kids. Let them be kids. Put some.
No, there's letting them be kids, and then there's letting them do what they want. And everyone else is having a bad time at home
Yeah, but
too. You don't
not
need to
your
hear
job- It's not your
screeching
job
and
to
hollering.
parent them though.
Well, we
Like,
wouldn't be
their
doing that. You'd go and ask their parents, be like, "Yo, look, we're all trying to like
No, but
make the best of this."
You know what happens when that happens? They think you're a dickhead for doing that. They're shitty parents.
Don't care. Well, anyway, I don't care because I don't live there.
Yeah, I don't give a fucking two shits about your bullshit life.
Yeah. This is how I feel about that.
Pink Moon 91 has this one for us. Hi Jar, I've known about this podcast for quite a while, but I started listening to you guys last Monday and consistently been binge watching most of the episodes on YouTube for the last week. You guys talk about many different things, but most important of all, I like to hear British people talking. It calms down my nerves. I'd love to hear your opinions on this. Are you afraid of having a ridiculous or stupid death? I'm certainly afraid to die in uncomfortable positions or embarrassing circumstances. Also, what is your favourite Pink Floyd song?
Okay, so let's pass. Okay, so the first thing about is about having a crazy death.
No, they were
Embarrassing
asking
death.
if we're worried about having like an embarrassing death.
Nah, that
No.
makes it better.
Does it?
Got to go out in the best way possible. If it's really embarrassing and nobody wants to talk about it, you've done your job.
What do you mean you've done your job?
I don't.
Was it a suicide?
No. Just like dying of old age is just like that's embarrassing. You fucking
What?
just gave up and died. Like no.
What's
Shit.
embarrassing about that?
Just giving up and dying. You're supposed to do it like a fucking go out like in a ball of fire. You know.
You're
So what-
literally talking about suicide.
No.
So you're saying when you get to a certain age, you just
Yes, like,
drive
go-
a car into it?
It's go time. You know. It's like no. It's like I'm not scared of like death at all, but it's like it's
Well, how come you suck at Dark Souls so much then?
Ooh.
it's like the one thing the one thing I don't want
Come on.
the one thing I don't want is to die of old age. Like I'm not gonna let that happen.
Why is that the one thing you don't want?
Yeah, I don't really give a
I
fuck.
think it's fucking miserable. No, just think.
Why?
You're laying in your bed and you know you're gonna die. You can't do
Yeah, all your loved ones surrounding you,
Nah.
telling you everything's gonna be okay.
You're literally talking about nihilism, dog.
No, this isn't. This is going out on a ball of glory.
I am the one and only.
About the other part of the question then, about your favourite Pink Floyd
Ooh, favorite Pink Floyd song.
song. The laughing gnome.
Wait, I didn't even know that was another part of the fucking question.
Ball of glory.
Hmm. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, are we actually answering this one? Do we even have answers for this?
Pink Floyd, more like Pink Boyd.
If I could avoid it, I'd rather not die in an embarrassing way.
I
old
guess so.
age.
That's not embarrassing. That
Yeah.
means you have because you've died of old age. You've avoided everything else. You are the apex creature
No,
because
no,
you
Yeah.
Not apex at all.
you weren't killed by a disease or
No.
a genetic predisposition. You avoided death in
Hosepipe
every situation with brains and brawn, whatever.
Hosepipe
Um,
Aneema.
Hosepipe Aneema.
Aneema. So anyway, I think my favorite Pink Floyd song might be just Dogs. Fucking not Dogs. Yeah, Dogs. No, I don't know.
What
don't
the
fucking
fuck
know,
was even
man.
the question?
I think One of My Turns by Pink Floyd is a very good
No,
song.
actually, I think it's Pigs. I think it's just Pigs through
No,
different ones.
It's a wish you were here, idiot.
Possibly Shine on You Crazy Diamond, parts 1 to 5. That's pretty excellent. I don't know.
Nostalgia Critics The Wall. That's my pick. Should we do one more?
Well, let's just let him bleed out and then.
Yeah, this isn't embarrassing. Full of glory.
Let's end on this one then from Jay Chadwick, who says, "Hey Joe, I've been listening to you boys to help pass the time while I attempt the most annoying moons in Mario Odyssey, especially the volleyball one. Is there any sections of games that stick out in your mind as taking hundreds and hundreds of tries?"
Dark Souls.
Hundreds and hundreds of tries.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, I guess that.
There's
for
a lot of
you.
Assassin's Creed, those awful like secondary stealth objectives.
Mhm.
Those take loads of tries. The sandbox is just so bad.
Hundreds and hundreds of tries.
We had to try a lot of times to kill the big dragon at the end of the Ringed City.
Yeah, but not hundreds though.
No, not hundreds. I don't really have anything that's hundreds of tries because I'm kind of
I
an
mean,
elite ultimate gamer, so like,
yeah, that's the thing. Nothing is hard.
yeah.
There was some games on the hardest difficulty that took like lots of tries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Modern Warfare
War.
2 on veteran was retarded.
Halo Reach on Halo 4 on Legendary Solo had some moments. So did Halo Reach on Legendary Solo, but not hundreds of tries, just like tens. Just
Gears
like,
of War Judgment, there were a couple times that got up there.
oh yeah, that was pretty terrible. Gears 3 was pretty awful and insane.
2 shit games.
Okay, on that note, we're done with episode 5, whatever the fuck it is. 6.
Yeah.
Fucking
Okay.
8, you idiot.
3. 4. No, 4, sorry.
No, the real answer to this question is just
Like
finishing a
Groundhog
race
Day.
in Dirt Rally.
Okay, fair
I-
enough.
The real answer to this question is why the fuck did you kill me, you piece of shit?
Any final words?
Try and not get too down during all the
Festivities.
funny moments on YouTube and Twitch that you're going to be seeing in the next few weeks. Try and stay positive during the previous 4 weeks after, because we're going to have to just keep going, and it's pretty boring, but
Pretty funny though, eh?
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Oh, Sarah, Sarah. Whatever will be, will be.
Will Beans.
Do you remember that Simpsons episode?
The one with Lady Gaga.
Okay, guys, welcome to this episode of Jar Let's Play.
Okay, I'm ending it.